Hey, this is Ihab. In this video I'm going to show you how to remove the watermark from tilt brush, whether you are showing tilt brush on an extended screen or if you are rendering images or videos. To do so, you need to go into the documents, go into tilt brush folder, and you need to locate the file that says tiltbrush.cfg, which stands for configuration. If you are using Windows 10, it's really easy to change the view options, so you would be able to see the hidden extensions in order for you to make sure it is the configuration file. And you get to see the options in Windows 10 by clicking Alt, so it should be pretty easy. They would show up here. So it would be pretty easy for Windows 10. However, for Windows 11 it's a bit tricky and kind of weird. So you would need to go into the three dots here, you go into the options, and then in the options you need to go into view, and you need to go here into hide extensions. You check it or uncheck it. So in this case here I had it unchecked, so I would be able to see the file extension. If you are using Windows 10, you can see here this is the file type that the computer doesn't really know what software to open it with. So in Windows 11, if you double click, it would take some time and then it would figure what file for it to be opened with. But I'm going to view it in a way that works on both Windows 11 and any other version. So I would go here, right mouse button, and then I'm gonna go into open with, and I'm gonna choose Notepad. This is something that should exist in any Windows version. So this is the area here where I need to make some changes. But before I do so, these things could make some major issues, and if you lost that file, then it's gonna be very inconvenient to replace it. You might need to maybe uninstall and reinstall the game and whatsoever. So to be on the safe side, what I'm going to do is close this. So I'm going to make a backup copy of this configuration file. So I can either select it, Control C and then Control V, or right mouse button and click here. That will be in Windows 11, in Windows 10, or before it would show on one of the lists as copy and paste. Then right mouse button here, and I'm gonna go into paste. Control V. Next, I'm going to name this file by hitting F2 or right mouse button rename, and I'm gonna name this backup. So technically now the tilt brush is going to still be running on this same default file. But in the case that I mess things up in this file and it doesn't work out, and then maybe if I ruin anything, then I can erase this one, and I would just make sure that if I were to go to this backup file, you would need to make sure that you name it exactly the way the original file is named. That's why I left like a dash, and then I would just erase everything here except for the extension and tilt brush. Okay, so now that I have this backup, what I'm going to do is right mouse button, and I'm gonna go to open with and then Notepad. In the Notepad, I'm gonna go into the flags. I'm gonna hit enter. I'm going to hit tab, and then I'm going to paste the following. I don't think necessarily you would need to click tab, but just because I'm OCD and I like to have this kind of organization, so I haven't really tried it without the tab, so I like it to kind of look, I don't know, like that. So with that, what I'm going to do, of course, is close the Notepad after I save. So I would go into File and then Save, and then close this. So technically now tilt brush should open on this file, and it should have no watermark if this was successful. If it didn't work out for you, I can save a file and put it on the Google Drive and share the link down in the description, so you'd be able to download one and replace whatever you have with that one. but of course you may not feel comfortable, and also who knows, it's better to do it yourself instead of downloading something off of Google Drive whatsoever. So who knows what could happen. So I would avoid that, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to paste the written information that you should be pasting. So you would copy that the way it is and then you paste it. And if that doesn't work for you, let me know, maybe I can help.